is the drag and drop. So you see drag and drop on the web all the time when you upload files to Google Drive, when you move folders on Google Drive to, like, you have all these behaviors, you know, all of this you can handle with drag and drop, right? And how we can do this on the web. Right now we have this new API, drag and drop API. And the way you work with that, the first thing you need to care about is setting this drag attribute. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna open this new file over here. And there's actually some stuff going on this. I'm just gonna create a new one. And I'm gonna reference that image. So this is all I have here. And I want this image to be draggable. So the first thing you need to know about drag and drop is that you need to set this attribute that is available on all HTML elements. So you can just set draggable equals true. So now this is draggable. Now you are telling the browser. Oh, cool.
No, I actually do have a question. I thought you were just thinking I was giving you thumbs up. Do you have to put true? Because like on content editable, mine kind of wanted to say true and you didn't. Like you could just do draggable, right?
I guess.
Or sometimes.
Let me just double check.
I was just wondering if it defaults to true, if all those attributes default to true, if you don't specify it.
Mm-hmm. I guess for this one you need to be explicit, but we can try it out. Just this. Yeah. Visually there was no difference, but let me try the API. So I'm just putting this attribute draggable equals true, and now I'm going to create some JavaScript to manipulate that. So if you want to drag something, there's a lot of events that you need to track. So like I'm dragging this object over here. So now it has this state, and now I just took it off. So the drag started. Dragging around, and I'm dropping it. So you have all those events that you can do this, and then you have the event of dragging on top of this area or dragging on top of this area outside this or outside that. So let's explore those events. So we have drag start, which is fired when I drag start. So boom. We have drag, which is fired when the element is being dragged. We have drag end, so it stops dragging. We have drag enter, which is drag, so this is drag enter, like to enter in this area, or drag leave. And we also have drag over something, some area, and then dropping it. So we have all those elements, all those events, sorry. And we can explore some of them.
Is drag over redundant with drag enter, drag leave? They seem, what's the difference between those?
So actually not. So, and we can see them, but so I have my object here. Drag enter is fired just once. And now drag over is being fired 10,000 of times. Drag leave just fired once.
So you You got something continuously occurring while it's over something else.
Exactly. So we can get this image and try it out. Those events. So drag start, only fire it once. Drag. It's being fired a lot of times. And drag and it's gonna fire just once when I release that. So let's just check what Todd asked. If we can specify this as a Boolean attribute or we need to define it as true. You can define it as a Boolean attribute. Cool? So now that you know how each event behave and all that, I want you to open this index.html file. That is right here. And just open that on the browser. You'll see this 2 boxes here. And what I want is, I want to drag this out, I want to drop this out here, and I want this to stay there. And I want to do the same thing on the other side. If this heart is over here, I want to click this out and put it back here. So imagine you are creating like a checkout system on an e-commerce. This is one of the use cases. If you're doing like something that has files and you want to drop this out and put it somewhere.
Sure. If
you want to build a game, there are tons of use cases for drag and drop on the web. We're going to practice with this one. You want to drag this out here, it's going to stay here, and I can do the opposite. Cool?
Cool.
Sounds good. Challenging. Okay. Let's do this.